Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Take right open.
Now Lawrence. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Lawrence. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
You ain't going nowhere.
35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. A very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
What? Who is that talking that trash?
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball.
Ravens ain't going to save you.
But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
2nd and goal from the 1. Williams again. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Oh, come on, Connor.
Javonte Williams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
30 left.
One play action, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact.
Essential know what, man. I do not. I do not know who you is. But you don't want this smoke. I'm trying to tell you that now.
And that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll hand it off now. Williams. Tyson Campbell up to make the stop. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today.
Daryl, what's up, bro?
As well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And a short
hey, this Pat League, he actually looking for people to join in if you want some of that work.
It's tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He'll buy some time right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Want me to add you in the hey Daryl, want me to add you in the group chat?
Too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, come on. I messed that money up. That's what me. I messed that money up.
A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt.
Hey, kill! Let's go 52.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first and 10, it's Bigsby. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
Brings up second and goal.
Bigsby. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Tank Bigsby as time expires in the first half. And the Jaguars get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half.
I need y'all to review that.
So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down
I need
and get
y'all
in.
to
I
review
wasn't
that.
sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Hey, kill! 11, Agate. Go. 11.
On third down, Lawrence nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
That's returnable now for Smith. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. Skirts by him at the 35. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson running left in the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Wilson be caught, Judy. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he pushes his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Wilson wants a different look. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25.
Way to stay patient, Ty.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
He's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a 1st down as well.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. He gets away from one. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal with some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They go play action with Wilson. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. A beautiful fake. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Wilson. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll
Okay.
come out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. But when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them.
All right.
You got to find a good balance. Carrying it firmly.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, no, they didn't.
30 yards. And the Jaguars have taken a 4th quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game. And here, the turnover leads to a go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Open man, he completes it to Judy.
Boy, he hitting hit. Goodness gracious.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The busy night continues for Williams, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A toss to the right side. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Down into the middle, it's Williams. And finally, down he goes. as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Wilson going to throw for it.
Oh, man.
Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. On the return is Jones from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground with Bigsby who started to drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Saint right. 13 Luke. Luke.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got Mooney. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to want to play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Go, go. Saint right open. Open. Saint right.
Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here's 1st down. Throwing now, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
On
25 seconds remain. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They run the option left from Lawrence. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now.
11. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence.
Let's go.
It's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
Creed, he kept on barking and growling at me just because I had this ball in my hand when he had poised to favor. And he jumped me.
Ain't this his ball though?
No, this is not his ball.
What ball is that?
It's purpose and mine.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, partner, that'll do it. These week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot